Hi, Coach Brandy here. Somewhere inside you, there is a dream that refuses to let go. A quiet whisper from God, reminding you that your life has purpose. This is You Have a Dream, Living with Purpose podcast. Hi peeps, I'm Life Coach Brandy, and you're listening to You Have a Dream, Living with Purpose. Today's episode, Harvest of Gratitude, is the perfect way for us to count our blessings. We've planted, watered, and waited, and now it's time to recognize how far we've come. This episode is a reminder that every act of faith has brought you here. Gratitude is the harvest of growth. It's what happens when you realize that God's been good all along. A harvest of gratitude is a symbolic and spiritual idea. It connects the seasonal gathering of farm crops while giving thanks for life's blessings. People use this phrase to celebrate God's provision, family love, and the good results of patience and hard work. Your core themes to this is provision, recognizing your food, shelter, and basic needs. Joy, celebrating the end of a growing season, and then share it, giving extra food or help to neighbors in need. Here are a few ways that you can practice. Family meals, sharing food and stories together. Do you all ever eat dinner together? It's entertaining at my house with my two grandsons. They're very entertaining, and the stories they come up with. But there's a lot of laughter, and laughter is so good for your soul. So we love having our dinner and share stories about our day or what's been going on. And then mindfulness. Notice small daily gifts like nature or even your health. Giving back. That's donating food to local pantries or helping others. So gratitude shifts everything. It's not just saying thank you, it's seeing the blessing in every moment. It turns what you have into enough and what you've been through into wisdom. So I love that because gratitude helps us pause and celebrate. Sometimes we're so focused on the next goal that we forget to notice how much we've already grown. This is your moment to look at God and look at what He's done. The power of gratitude lies in its ability to physically rewrite your brain's chemistry and shift your perspective from what is lacking to what is present. Regularly practicing gratitude trains the mind to notice positive patterns, which strengthens resilience, and it also improves your mental health and your physical health by focusing on the positives. The scientific benefits. Now I'm going to give you some science now. Rewired brains they release dopamine and serotonin immediately, and so those are your positive brain chemicals. It lowers your stress, so it reduces your cortisol levels by up to 23% if you change your mindset. It also improves your sleep. This extends your deep sleep duration and the quality of it. It boosts your immunity. It lowers biomarkers of inflammation in your blood. It strengthens your heart. It lowers blood pressure and improves heart rate variability. So, if you don't believe me, here's the scientific stuff. Here's my receipts. So here are some daily practices. 3 3 wins. Write down 3 tiny successes before bed. Gratitude text. Send 1 thank you text weekly to someone, whoever you think that you need to thank. If they just called you or text you at the end of the week, say, thank you for reaching out to me this week. I appreciate it. So I think gratitude is wonderful. Even when somebody, opens the door for you, I always say thank you, because they don't have to do that, because a lot of women these days gets mad at that. I don't. So I say thank you very much. And I try to hold the door for them and tell them to have a great day. I'm always saying, I hope you have a great day. And because I really do. I hope that they have a great day. I hope everybody has a great day. And I know we all have bad days, but I really am wishing them a great day. So, and then do a sensory scan. So a sensory scan is I've told you about it before. Name 5 things that you can see, hear, feel, smell, or even that you're touching. Like the soft little blanket. This blanket is super soft. I love it. I wear it every day when I'm sitting at my desk. All right. The butt lip. Pair a compliment with a positive reality. So if somebody gives you a compliment and you're going to say, but, I want you to think of the positive reality of what that compliment meant. So I get a lot of people, when I wear pink or red, I get, wow, that really brings out your eyes. That color is wonderful on you. I say, thank you. My positive reality is that I feel good in this color. So that must be a true compliment, right? So I like that. Or if somebody says, you have such a pretty smile. I had a guy at a restaurant one time. He was, I don't even know where he was sitting, but he made a point to come over to me and he said, your smile made my whole dinner. He said, I didn't hear your conversation, but your smile and the joy that comes out of you, I could feel it over in my booth. I was like, wow. And it almost made me tear up. I was like, thank you so much. I am so glad that you found joy in my smile. I appreciate that. That makes my whole day. So the truth is, maybe I made his whole day just by smiling. Remember, I said a smile can make a person's whole day. That was proof in my pudding. I have receipts. All right, and so also use visual anchors. Place a sticky note on your mirror to prompt thanks. To prompt, what am I thankful for? What am I grateful for? What blessing am I so thankful for right now? So I'm going to give you a reflective moment. Where have I seen God's hand in my journey this season? Where have you seen him? Can you think of a way? Write it down in your journal. And then think back on everything you've walked through. See, you're going to think back on everything that you've walked through. The lessons, the tears, the breakthroughs. Every step has been a seed that brought you right here. And gratitude transforms your perspective. It turns waiting into worship. And sometimes your harvest doesn't look the way you expected, but that doesn't mean it isn't beautiful. Every small victory, every moment of peace, every prayer answered, that's harvest. Celebrating the growth is the intentional practice of acknowledging progress, milestones, and personal development over time. While gratitude focuses on appreciating what you have right now, appreciating what you have right now, and celebrating your growth honors your journey, the effort it took for you to get here. Why does this matter? It builds momentum. It reinforces positive behaviors, making future successes easier. It boosts your confidence. It provides tangible and concrete evidence of your resilience and your ability and how you are growing. It also shifts your focus. It moves your attention from the final goal to the progress made. Remember, we're enjoying our journey. We have to enjoy the journey, watch the growth, see the blessings that are coming to you. Don't look towards that final goal, because remember, I've said, once you hit that final goal, everybody seems to be disappointed. That's why we enjoy the journey as we get there, and that way, when we get there, we continue to enjoy it and not just go, is this it? No. So it prevents the burnout. It rewards your brain for hard work before your next challenge. You never know what the next challenge is going to be. And measure and recognize your growth. You do this by tracking your behavior. Notice if you handle stress better than you did last year. Review your milestones. Look at old journals, projects, or fitness logs to see the progress. Value lessons. Count past mistakes as growth if they taught you something. And surely, if you made a mistake, it will have taught you something, how to handle it better. I know that when I make a mistake, if I make a mistake in saying something, next time I will think before I speak, or just because there's a lot of stuff that I go over with my students that sometimes it doesn't translate that way by the next week. Excuse me. And so we have to rethink that step, and I have to, I have to say, I'm sorry, that didn't work out. Let's try it this way. And so we learn from our mistakes. So you value those lessons and acknowledge your consistency. Celebrate showing up, even when your results aren't visible. Show up for yourself. Be intentional. So what are meaningful ways to celebrate? You can have the reflection ritual, and I'm going to give you a whole bunch of tools to add to your tool belt today, with lots of ways to how you can count your blessings and show gratitude, and that way you're not always searching. It's going to be tangible and concrete, and you'll be able to see it. Write a thank you letter to your past self and put it in your journal and read it at the end of the year. We have a letter that we wrote that we're going to read. Did we decide December 31st or January 1st? I think we should do January 1st. So, it's so you see the growth that way. It's tangible. Now, treat yourself. Invest in a small reward that supports your next step. Share the joy. Tell a close friend or even your mentor who supported you in your journey. Tell them. Share the joy. And then pause and sit with it. take 5 minutes of silence just to feel proud that you accomplished this. And you should be proud of yourself. Before we continue, it's time to take a dream moment. Take a breath for just a second. Think about the dream that's been placed in your heart. Maybe it's something big. Maybe it's something quiet that only you and God know. But if that dream is still there, it's there for a reason. So keep walking in faith. Keep taking the next step. And trust. Purpose grows one day at a time. Now, let's get back to the episode. Hi, welcome back. So I have your guided reflection, and I want you to take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, think of 3 blessings that have bloomed in your life so far this year. They can be big or small. Now whisper, I am thankful for my growth. Feel the gratitude, expand it through you. This is your harvest, the fruit of your faith. So, counting your blessings is the active practice of taking inventory of the positive things in your life to shift your mindset away from scarcity and stress. It transforms abstract feelings of contentment into a tangible, concrete, and measurable list of assets, experiences, and relationships. So you need that tangible, and you need it to be measurable. That way you can see how much you've grown. And so the mindset shift, it combats negativity. Actively override the brain's natural bias to focus on threats and problems, right? Because that's what our brains tend to automatically do. We go to the negative. Let's nip that in the bud and always say, I wonder. It builds, so when you have that mindset shift, it also builds your perspective. It reminds you of your resources, tools in your tool belt, which I give you a lot during difficult or overwhelming times. This also breaks comparison. Do not compare yourself to the Joneses or the Kardashians or whoever you're trying to compare yourself to. This shifts your focus from what others have to what you already possess. Right? So you don't want to do that. So I want to give you a couple of counting your blessing exercises. So here's where I'm going to give you some more tools. All right, so here's one, the A to Z list. Name one blessing for every letter of the alphabet. And a Z may be hard unless you have a Zachary in your family, or a Zebediah, or what's another Zed? But I think zebras are amazing, so I am thankful for those, and I think they're a blessing. I also think zoos are a blessing too, because, me and my animals, I love my animals. All right, and so the next one, if you don't like that one, there's the 5-4-3-2-1 method, and I've given this to you before, but I love this one. List 5 things that you see that are blessings to you. 4 things that you can feel that are blessings. 3 that you can hear. Right now, my grandchildren are asleep, and I can't hear my mom's TV right now, but if maybe I was downstairs and they weren't asleep, those would be my blessings. They may be arguing or fussing, but they're still blessings. You know what I mean? And then 2 that you can smell. All right, so they cooked peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies earlier. They smell wonderful. I can't eat them because I'm allergic to peanut butter, but they smell wonderful. And then 1 you can taste. So if you're drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper, a Coke, whatever, that's a blessing because you were able to afford to buy that drink for yourself. Right? And then you can do the evening audit, which I talked about earlier, but this one's different. You review chronologically the whole day, and then you call out 3 specific bright spots. So I'll give you my 3 for today. That was the whole world clap. I mean, I was the only one in my neighborhood that did it, or that I saw that did it. So I did the clap at 9 a.m. this morning. I went to see my dad, and he is doing amazing. He walked from the dining room to his room, was able to stand up, sit down just fine. And then the third one was when my grandsons came home from visiting their mom. So, and they got to tell us all about all their weekend and how they played with their siblings and all that. So that's also a good way. And then you have a blessing jar. My blessing jar is over there, and I empty mine out at the end of a school year and started over at the beginning of the school year. So I count blessings with my students, and I carry it with me, and we talk about blessings. So, counting the blessings. I love those tools for you, so just add them to your tool belt for whenever you need them. Okay? All right, so let's go to our journaling moment. We're going to take our journals out and write. What lessons am I grateful for this season? What blessings have surprised me along the way? And how can I share gratitude with others this week? Gratitude multiplies what we appreciate. When you acknowledge your blessings, you make room for more. How are you going to share some gratitude this week? So, now we're here to our positive affirmation for the week. My heart is full of gratitude. I celebrate my growth, honor my journey, and thank God for every blessing that blooms. I'm going to say that again because it's beautiful. My heart is full of gratitude. I celebrate my growth, honor my journey, and thank God for every blessing that blooms. So, thank you for joining me today. I know this is probably another short one, but we're ending this grouping of, and they call it season 30, but I'm ending this grouping of messages, and we'll start another one next week. So, but I want to thank you for joining me today and listening to Harvest of Gratitude. I hope today filled your heart with some joy. Stay connected. Follow me on social media. The pages are going to be in the show notes. My Facebook and all that stuff. And if you're ready to go deeper, ready for personal growth, sign up for your complimentary one-on-one coaching session to start your custom journey today. And you can email me at youhaveadream.livingwithpurpose@gmail.com for that. Or you can message me on any social media site, and I will look at those and we'll get you started. And then keep your heart open. Keep growing your gratitude, and I will see you next time. Life Coach Brandy out of here. Bye. Before we go, remember this. You have a dream that matters, a purpose that matters. And when you walk in faith and live with courage, that dream becomes a light for the world to see. Until next time, keep living with purpose. Be blessed.